6 o'clock on the dot.
Hey guys, we're back. I think we're live. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, there I am smoking a cigarette, so that's awesome. Let's see if this is going.
6 o'clock on the dot.
Hey guys, we're back. I think we're live. So anyway, I don't know. Let's see if
You're frozen.
am I frozen?
Mm-hmm. Look at that. You're just frozen.
Let's see.
Oh, there's some movement.
Go Steelers. Go Hawks. I'm just kind of getting everything set up here, seeing if anybody's going to show up tonight. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, we're really delayed.
Are we? Pretty bad. Well, let's see. How bad of a delay is it?
Oh, we're really delayed.
Are we? Pretty bad. There's some reverb right there. Sorry, guys. So anyway, welcome back, everybody. We are finally back from Colorado. Got a bunch of footage to edit through. I've got a video that's going to come out tomorrow. There's probably a couple parts to it because we spent a lot of time there, getting to hang out, see Russ and Dorothy's place, get to know them. Seems good on your end. Okay, that's good. What's up, Sam? Edward Kiefer. Good to see you guys. So,
I did not go to Colorado. I had to work.
Yeah, she was stuck here. We got Suki here. I don't know if you can see the doggy.
No.
I'm still messing with stuff, so bear with me, guys. Yeah, it's not going to work the way I was hoping it would. If we're keeping you up late, YouTube is not receiving enough data to maintain a smooth streaming service. Hopefully everything's coming through. It does look a little choppy, doesn't it?
We're still trying to work out the kinks with the live stream.
Yeah, it says we got good connection, but the stream's showing differently. Anyhow, just got back from Colorado. Spent the morning. I don't even want to math on that. But
hello, Redneck Okie.
How's it going? But it was a fun trip. Beautiful countryside. I've never been that distance or that way. Across the Rockies. Idaho's the furthest I've gone driving. But it was neat. A lot of cool stuff. Made lots of breaks along the way. Well, I'm just saying a lot. Kind of just waiting to see who all shows up. Got a little update on the garden while I was gone.
The deer got into the garden again. So frustrating.
We'd put up a little fencing that had been thrown down around here from before that it just kind of dilapidated. We kind of threw it around to hope it would deter them. It clearly didn't.
No, my boys though, when they got back, Mike and Bailey, my sons, they put up it's probably a 6-foot fence, and then around.
No, the fence is only 4 foot.
Oh, 4 foot.
It's
okay.
4 foot field fencing.
Okay, well you say I don't know what it is. They put up a fence for me and then some cable over that, so hopefully it's high enough to deter the deer.
It's day 2 or 3 now. Day 2.
They haven't got in there. There's not enough tomatoes left for. I was dreaming of homemade marinara sauce, but that's not going to happen. But I had a couple handfuls of ripe tomatoes and picked those today and made some homemade pico de gallo. So there's that.
It's delicious. Wish we could add all the parts and pieces from our garden, but
yeah,
it's nice to have a few of the parts at least.
Yeah.
Next year we'll be deer proof one way or another.
That, or I'm going to build a deer stand over there and have jerky as a consolation prize. So.
Yep. That may very well become. We'll put a deer stand right next to the food plot. Some people put up feed plots just for deer. But anyhow, sorry, we're just kind of bored tonight. It's tired, kind of getting everything unpacked, decompressing from the road trip. You need 8 foot solar electric fence.
We do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I put some. We got these Costco solar lights that we have them around the property so that when we're walking around at night, it'll come on and doesn't require power. I put one of those up, but it didn't do anything to deter the deer.
Oh, I have no problem doing that, Edward. It's just
Shoot them.
they stay up later than I do. I'm old. I go to bed early, and
Yep, it's not season either. Darn it. But boy, come season, who knows? But where were we? Let's see. The road trip got 15 solar panels off the roof. Gave me a bunch of other stuff too, which was really cool. I brought my flatbed trailer, 16-foot car trailer, 8 foot wide, thinking these panels were pretty good sized, and lo and behold, got all the panels in the back of my truck. Trailer basically was dead weight the whole way, but it worked out. I mean, I brought home some other stuff that they had going to build in addition to our duck facility with some fencing that I got from him. It's not fencing, but it's going to become fencing, repurpose and reusing type thing. Hello from Washington State, Bill Clausen.
hi.
Where are you at in Washington State? We moved from there. We're in Idaho, North Idaho.
Yeah, we moved from Everett.
Yep. Don't miss it one bit. Not even. I miss my friends there.
I miss the coffee. Yeah. I miss the coffee.
I don't miss the coffee. I miss my friends. But aside from that, that's what the internets are for. Just communicate, text, that sort of thing. So we're just kind of sitting here in front of the cabin. Beautiful night. It was raining earlier. We thought we were going to actually live stream from inside the cabin because it was getting ugly. But it's cleared up. So hopefully the feed's coming through good. Boy, it looks like we do have a big delay. Forks. Oh, dang. Watch out for the vampires. I'm sorry. That was terrible.
That was terrible.
You probably get that all the time, and you're like, yeah, I'm over it.
Has it been rainy there? I know it rains there like a lot.
It's just
anybody have any questions for us?
We're just kind of hanging out. Figured we'd throw something up real quick and say hey. Oh, the solar panels. So I've got the solar panels. He gave me all the wiring, all the junction boxes. The City of Champions. But we got all the junction boxes and all the wiring to actually put these things back together. All the hardware to mount them. It's designed. The mounting hardware is designed for a roof. I'm not going to put them on a roof. I want to actually build a platform to put them on. So we'll see what I can use. Edward Kiefer's from the City of Champions. You from Seattle?
That is not the City of Champions.
I know. It was. It was. It will be again this year. You wait. So anyway, we've got all the stuff to put the solar panels up. Russ actually gave us a couple batteries too, a couple deep cycle batteries that were from the original setup. They bought all new stuff when they bought their property. I got a charge controller, Outback charge controller. I was expecting just the solar panels, and figure piecemeal it back together. I've pretty much got an entire system minus some more batteries because I'll probably need. I think there's 6 full batteries is what he said, and there's 2 of them, so we'll probably need at least 8 more, maybe. I don't know. I got to figure that out still. And then an inverter. But it's cooking. It's coming right along. We were going to start tearing the chimney off today, get the boys up there with the roto hammer and, well, not roto hammer, but the air hammer from, oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. My air hammer, and chiseling away the fireplace or chimney. Anyway, it was raining, so that didn't happen. Tomorrow is another day, so hopefully we'll get on that tomorrow. That way we can get the roof started on this.
Shh.
She's getting ready to growl.
She's getting ready to growl and bark. Yeah.
Be a good girl, Sook.
Neighbors' dogs are barking. She's getting ready to. Coyotes.
Off in the distance. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Getting them all worked up. Anyhow, we're kind of boring tonight. I didn't really have a big old topic list of things to talk about.
Yeah.
Tired from the road. Tired of editing. Been editing all day on the video. If you guys get a chance, check out Russ's Blanco challenge. Blanco, I can't remember the guy's name. It's the Get Up challenge. Yeah. Check out the Get Up challenge video he did.
From Happy Off Grid.
Yeah, I shot it all with my drone for him, and he did all the editing. Turned out pretty good.
They're so cute, Dorothy and Russ. They're really cute.
They're a very fun couple. If you guys haven't checked them out, you definitely need to do that. Oh, man. Got dogs just lazing about, making me tired, making me want to lay down and go to bed. Call it an early night. Friday night, we're boring. Sitting here.
You should have like a list of topics before you turn that live button on.
I should. This is all new to us.
No, we are not ready for winter. We are not. The cabin's not done. We're at a point now where we're trying to decide, do we push ahead on the cabin and try to get it dried in and going for winter? Or do we winterize our RV and suck it up and spend another winter in the RV? There's time for one or the other.
Not for both.
Not for both. And the scary thing is, I don't, if we put all our time and energy into the cabin, I still don't know if it's going to be ready for winter.
Yeah. There's so many things that have to fall into place before we can actually get the cabin winterized. I mean, we could start chinking now, but I still got to bring in, the water lines. I got to figure out where we're going to put electrical. I mean, we're not going to go with a lot of electrical inside, but there's going to be junction boxes for a few things. God, it's just one thing before the other. I can't do the roof without getting the chimney down.
This will make you happy. The Seahawks won preseason game today.
Yay! I wouldn't know. Hashtag off grid. Hashtag no TV. I guess I could have tried to log in, but it's preseason.
Holy smokes, $900 a month for heat. That's crazy. In Seattle, I think our highest bill was like $6, and we had electric baseboard heaters, and it was like $650 one year for a couple months in a row.
That was a brutal year. That's when we found out about the economic plan or the savings plan or whatever it is they call it, where they average you out.
Budget.
Yeah, the monthly budget plan.
Yeah.
Because $600, man, that's a really nice car payment.
Yeah.
It's a really nice car payment.
Yeah, that's crazy. Bye, Edward.
Bye, Edward. Need to figure out how many panels you need to run. $900 a month, man.
But yeah, so no, we are not ready for winter. And even if we do get in the cabin,
we still got to do the fireplace.
Yeah.
Or the stove and the chimney.
We don't have any firewood set aside. It might be a Presto log kind of year.
Yeah, which you can get them cheap enough here. There's a company that actually makes them up here, so we can get like the cast-offs, the casing or cast-off casing. I can't remember what they call it, but basically when they're shooting out the logs, they cut them up, and there's parts and pieces that they can't make full logs out of, and they sell them like dirt cheap. So it may be an option. We have not had a chance to gather firewood. We've got plenty of dead trees around here. God, there's just so much to do in so little time. Hey, Joy, how you doing? Our heating bill was chainsaw, gas, oil, and truck fuel. See, Bill, that's my goal too, buddy. Right now, that's not what we're getting. Rebecca Marvin, hi from Michigan. Hello from North Idaho. Oh, how's the weather in Michigan today?
Probably pretty hot and humid.
I would imagine.
I've never been to Michigan, so.
Been through it briefly at night, and it was humid then.
Yeah.
I think it was summer when we went through there. It had to have been, but yeah, Bill, my goal is to get chainsaw, gas, and oil, and my fuel for my vehicle to go get my quad. Actually, I don't need my truck because I've got 10 acres and I've got a lot of lumber here, and we've got I can't remember what it is. It's an agreement or some sort of a deal with the forest company, or not the forest company, but the paper company that's below us. Their property borders ours, and from my neighbor said, once we talked to them, we haven't even made
You
the
buy a
conversation.
permit,
You
like
buy a
30
permit.
bucks a year.
Yeah, and we get 7 cords a year off there.
3.
No, because it's 3 cords for regular people to do it. It's 7 cords
Your
because
neighbors.
we're stewards of the forest because
Gotcha.
we have adjoining forestry. So
Stewards of the
or
forest.
something. I think that's what he said. Steward of the
Makes
forest.
me feel like I should dress up like an elf or something and
Yeah.
go out there with a bow and arrow and.
Hey, I don't know. Minus the elf outfit, but bow and arrow. Come on. It's good right now. It gets a little cooler at night. Fat and happy, buddy. Love it. So anyway, yeah. So we've got access to lots of firewood. It's just getting the time
Having
to
the
do
time
it.
to do it.
There's this other place too down the road. I mean, and I'm not going to say where because I don't know who might be watching, but I want them to get my wood too. But there's this place that they make telephone poles, and the cutoff ends for making the telephone poles they can't do anything with, so those are given away for free too. One of my neighbors turned us onto that. We haven't been able to get any yet, just haven't had time. But you go there at the end of the day, load up your truck, and get as much as you want. So it's just time and effort. The other stewards. Hell yeah, just like Jew. Joy. Josh McDaniel, so glad I caught this. Hey, what's up, buddy? Is that Zed, I think? Yeah, there's got to be a decent delay in this.
Yeah.
We live in a shack and heat with wood. How is the solar panels? Solar panels are great. Getting them down was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. We figured when we left, was it Friday?
You left Friday, early Friday morning.
Yeah, we didn't come home. We left to come back here Tuesday morning, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So we gave ourselves a lot of time because I wasn't sure how long it was going to take the panels down. And first day we got there, we kind of went and just we went up and looked at it. It was really, really hot. I mean, like 110 degrees and scorching. There's no shade up there on that roof. Looked at it, and we're like, yeah, we'll go this evening. So evening time came around, and we're like, yeah, it's time to go to bed. We'll look at this in the morning. And so we went for the day. We went out and kind of explored and stuff that first day. But man,
I need to go get my glasses.
Okay.
I can't read my phone.
The second day though was awesome. We got right up there. Those panels came off within, God, it must have been an hour. It was fast. Once we had the system down and taking everything apart, they came right down. A nice little chain gang to get them going. Get lots of wood cut as the GSM is starting to hit hard. Then you made it back home safe with Rusty's free 99 special. God bless. What's GSM? What's that stand for? Yeah, those free 99 panels, man. Chickadee dee dee. Hey, how you doing? In the woods with Wolfie. Good to see you. I like the sleeves. Could you show them off a little? What tattoos are on your arms? Man, I got a lot of tattoos. I'm a nerd. I don't have any lotion on that's really dried right now, but I don't know if you can see that. I can't tell. That's my first car, 73 Nova.
Oh gosh, how'd you get off topic so quick?
Someone asked. They want to see my tattoos. My dragon, my 12th man, Green Arrow Lady. That's Speedy from the Green Arrow. And Seahawks again. And then my dragon sleeve. This is kind of representation of my family. All of us in the family.
Oh, I can see now. Good.
Yeah. Oh, there's Silk. Yeah, baby.
Getting old sucks. I can't see without my glasses.
So anyway, yeah, solar panels came down easy. They came off really fast. God, then we just spent the rest of the time hanging out with them and touring their property. They have 40 acres. They've got this really, really cool old log cabin, 102-year-old log cabin, all milled from right there on the property with the trees from the property. And there's not a lot of trees. Even the old trees, they're not very tall. It's crazy how short they are. You haven't even got to see all the footage yet. It's still downloading. I've got it on memory cards. I can still pull it off of. But GSM Grand Solar Minimum and stock up on food while it's available. Check out AdApp 2030 channel. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, we definitely. I mean, we're not like hardcore preppers, but I think it's stupid to not be prepared for whatever could happen. We do a lot of canning, a lot of preserving.
Can you see me now? Just wait for. Can you hear me now? Getting old
No.
sucks.
I did not surprise him with a guardian donkey. I totally should have.
I was expecting it.
I did research, and
of course you did.
it could have happened, but no, I found a lot of times that they can turn on your goats, and that would be devastating. So,
Chickadee-dee-dee.
but I would love like a yard donkey.
A yard donkey. Now, that one donkey, was Bartholomew? Or?
No, it was
God, what was his name?
Beauregard.
Beauregard. He was
where we got our buck at.
He
was awesome.
He was freaking cool. That guy was so neat.
He was a yard donkey. He just hung out like a dog.
He'd have been a house donkey.
Yeah. He won't even let me have a house chicken, so.
Come on, like I'm going to have any say in the matter. I'm going to come home one day or come back from outside and there's going to be a chicken sitting there on the couch.
If I can just find chicken diapers, it could happen. Maybe Freckles. She can be our house.
Thanks, Josh, for the compliments, man. Yeah, all the tattoos I have meaning. Most of the meaning is just like, I like that image and that's kind of cool. Let's get it done. I had a really sweet deal on getting tattoo work, so
I worked at a tattoo shop for a couple years, so.
And I helped.
And we were friends, you know.
Yeah, they're good, really good friends of ours. We helped build their new tattoo shop when they moved locations. Spent a lot of long hours after work working on that, building walls, building stations, and worked in trade. It was fun. Didn't no money exchanged hands. You know, barter thing. You know, that's what we love. Yeah, I think that was probably our first taste of barter, getting tattoo work done for our hard work. Chicken diapers. Yeah.
I could probably find some on Amazon. I haven't even looked.
Oh, I'm sure they're there. If not, boy, there's your $1 million idea. Chicken diapers.
Oh, I saw I'm like on all these different goat and chicken forums on Facebook, and this one lady, she'd posted pictures of her chicken. Okay, and I'd show Jeremy. I'm like, okay, you cannot call me the crazy chicken lady anymore.
Yet.
Because this lady takes the cake. She had her little baby chick dressed up in Barbie clothes in a Barbie dream house. It was so freaking cute. Oh my gosh.
She'd do it.
I don't have Barbie stuff, so.
Yeah, but if you had Barbie stuff, it's for lack of having it. If you had the stuff at your disposal, would you dress your chickens up in them?
Probably not.
She probably would.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Our delay is probably really, really bad, but you probably said hey like 10 minutes ago.
Probably.
It's weird. The connection says it's great. So.
Could just be our crappy internet, so.
I was really surprised. Back to the donkey thing. I was expecting chicken, or not chickens, cats. I was super expecting cats because that's something. She was sending me pictures of. Oh, your little dog, little Chihuahua pit bull thingy. Oh my god! But she was sending me pictures. Well, you can get to that in a minute. She was sending me pictures of cats and doing research. Wanted to get barn cats because.
We need them.
We need them. The mice and the chipmunks especially.
Crazy.
Chipmunks are just killing me. They're so bad. Talk about your picture. I'm gonna get you a little surprise. I'll be right back.
So, my friend in Seattle, she does a lot of dog rescue stuff, and on her Facebook, she had shared this picture of a puppy that she was trying to help rehome, and it was part Chihuahua and part Pit Bull. And I don't even know how that happened, but it was the cutest freaking thing I've ever seen. And I sent Jeremy a text with the pictures and was asking, with the pictures, my oldest son, he really wants a dog of his own, and we've been considering it. But I sent him pictures, and he's like, "Go get it." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, are you serious?" He's, "Yes, go get it." Yeah, it wasn't Jeremy I was texting. It was our oldest son had his phone. But oh my gosh, that dog was so freaking cute. Goats in pajamas. Oh my gosh, yeah, I've seen. Oh, so cute. And WD-40 for the swing. Yeah, probably. It gets rained on a lot out here. Oh, there she is. This is the one that would be my house chicken if he were to allow it. Wow. This here is Freckles. She's a speckled Sussex, and she's just the sweetest thing.
Speckled Sussex. Yeah, this thing is squeaky.
It is squeaky, yeah.
Let's see, hey there, you two. Get out goats in pajamas. Yeah. Trust me, she wants to do goats. Did you already talk about that?
I don't know about pajamas. Maybe maybe the Halloween costumes this October. We could totally do that.
Sounds like you need some WD-40 for. Yeah, we do. So you're covering her up. Sookie's all interested.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing? Come here. Get up here. She says, if I get up, I gotta take a lick.
You come up. You gotta
Come
be
here.
nice.
Come here, be nice.
No, chicken's not having any part.
Well,
Freckles don't want no part of it.
put her on that side. There we go.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, she is so intent.
You gonna be nice?
She needs to learn. Bubby over there behind us is just sitting there staring that chicken down.
You pretty girl. Are you so pretty? I love my chickens.
So anyway,
Oh, she's not very happy.
go put her back.
I will. No.
Sookie. So anyway, God, where was I? Solar panels, charge controller, the batteries. Man, it was just crazy. Getting to spend the time with those guys. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of lost right now. I don't know what to talk about. Got some quotes back for the well pumps. Those are going to be. Decision now is once we get the solar panels up, if we're going to have enough wattage to run the pump itself. Because one of them, the one system, I could save about $1,000 just in panels from them. What? What? I don't know what that's about. Sorry about the WD-40 use what? Marine grease won't wear off in the rain. Just a heads up. Man, that thing is creaking bad. I love North Idaho as I worked in the Silver Valley. Sinking shaft back in the 80s. Now the desert, no something. Wow, Dennis, you've been. Sinking, I take it you're a well driller? Sinking shaft back in the 80, 81. Huh.
Ice cream parlor?
Sorry. I'm boring. I don't know what to say. Gosh. Chimney's coming down. I'm I'm probably repeating myself right now, but chimney's going to hopefully come down tomorrow, and then at least down enough for us to get the plywood on there and get the tarp off and the right tar paper on there. Not tar paper, but ice and water shield paper. Hopefully we can get that done pretty fast and then start getting metal. The metal that we saved from the old roof, I don't think it's going to work. It has a lot of holes, and it was a lot harder to get off than we expected, so there's some damage to it. I wanted to keep it for the nostalgia look, but I think we'll end up just getting mismatched metal. Chad from North Country Off Grid was telling us about this place down by Coeur d'Alene that has like mismatched or overruns of different sizes of metal and different colors. I don't care what color it is once it's up on the roof, as long as it doesn't leak. Underground miner and shaft sinking is going straight down. Dang, man, are you still mining now, Dennis? Is that what you do still? Yeah, dude. As far as you
No, I said back in 80, 81.
I know. I'm just curious if he's still doing it. But says he misses the trees. I get that, man. The short time I was down there, it was pretty crazy.
Hey, Kiros.
Hey, Kiros, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I think it will make it look more rustic. I think I'd like it better that way. I mean, it's an old cabin. It shouldn't have anything shiny and new on there.
Yeah, I mean, the upper part is going to have a new old look, I guess. The siding's rustic, but I don't know. I just need a roof on there so we can get moved in, so I can insulate. I can't even insulate. I've got all the insulation. I've got all the stuff to do it. I just got to get up there and get it done. Just taking time. But now all my running around's done, and I can focus on the cabin. The trip to Colorado's over. Focus on getting everything buttoned up. I mean, winter's approaching fast. It is coming quick. We got friends coming up next week for a visit that are probably going to help me get some stuff done. Well, I'm gonna make them get some stuff done.
Yes, and so you can come visit us. Absolutely. Yeah, we need to get in that freaking cabin for sure. It's killing me.
Yeah, I mean, for people to come visit, they've got to camp. I mean, live, and
it's not.
It's not like a campground where you have running water or clean facility. The facilities are clean, yeah. But I mean, it's not designed for. What does the sticker say? Not designed for more than 7 people per. I don't know how it works. Absolutely, Kyle. Curious. Got to get it so we can get lots more visitors up here and get out here, and we'll have a spot set up, 10 at the bottom of the 10 acres so everybody can hang out there while we're up. No, I'm kidding. That's another project we want to do is we want to set up a little area for people to pitch tents.
So nice little campground area.
Yeah, that way they don't have to be right next to the cabin and right next to the house, but they can have their own little private experience off in the woods,
and we can still have our
own little privacy at our own living area. But lots of fun things to do.
Yeah, definitely need to get in that cabin now.
Dennis, you retired November. Oh,
November. What?
Retired out now. Sorry, I thought I said retired.
You need to get your glasses on.
I do. I have my contacts in for distance, but not my reading glasses. But 42 and a half years as a miner. Dang, man.
That's hardcore. It's hard work.
I couldn't do it. Once I get my knees replaced, I could camp. Just not until then. I couldn't get off the ground if I got down right now.
I hear ya.
Yeah. Hopefully your surgery gets done soon, bud.
Yeah, so I'm done getting animals for the year.
We'll see.
Unless we get some cats for the mice, but they're all over. They're in our, not in our living area. Thank God.
Yeah.
They're not in our living areas, but mice and chipmunks all over. Like where we keep the grains, and we try to keep it as clean as we can, and everything put up
Yeah, we have the plastic containers for the grains and all that, but man, you feed the animals and they're still getting the grains from them because they're not clean, they're like the rabbits.
So we need cats, but yeah, I'm done with the other animals until next year. And I think I sold a pig. Yay.
That's right.
We'd gotten the 2 pigs with the idea of putting one in the freezer, and the other one we were going to sell and try to recoup some of our cost. And I think I've done that, which is awesome because they're ready for butcher.
Yeah, they're getting big. Figure we're gonna feed them out until they run out of the grains. We're not gonna buy any more. So far, it didn't work out too bad. I mean, for the cost of the pigs and the grain costs, we didn't get
buying in bulk until.
Yeah. That was our mistake at the beginning. We bought, I think, 5 or 6 bags of grains, just 50-pound bags, and they went through that in a couple days. But so once we got the big ton or half ton or what was it, 1,000-pound?
Yeah, we got a half ton.
But once we got that, man, that seemed to be the right amount for these guys to grow out on, because we've got probably another half a barrel left of dry grain, and we're mixing it with water, which I was going to tell you, Dave. I noticed on your video you were giving yours dry grain. Is there a reason you don't give them water? You don't put water into yours? Help to ferment it? Just curious on that. But yeah, so we add water and it expands to 2 to 3 times its the dry weight. So it goes a lot further and it hydrates them too. It gets some water, and if you let it sit long enough, maybe it gets them a little drunk too with the fermentation. Happy pigs, it doesn't sit long enough for them to get drunk.
Yeah, so we'll be making our appointment with the butcher here soon.
Yeah, curious.
I am actually. It's getting a lot to. I realized how much it is to deal with when he was gone in Colorado, and I was doing it.
You get to see what my daily chores are. Twice a day, at least. Especially in the heat, man. It gets hot. You're on top of water. You got to stay on top.
Well, luckily I had Bailey. I did it all in the morning, and I mean it just takes so long. There's the chickens, there's the ducks, the rabbits, the pigs, the goats, the dogs.
The dogs.
And I mean it just takes a lot of time. Food, water, giving them their attention. The goats always need minerals. The chickens need oyster shells or chick grit or whatever.
The ducks always need fresh water because man, they muddy that up so fast.
It's a lot of work, and it's going to be hard during the winter doing all that and 4 feet of snow or whatever we get.
And if you guys get a chance, hit that thumbs up button for us. Gives us good analytics or whatever, or thumbs down, whatever. I don't care. Hopefully it's a thumbs up. Oh man.
The boys help a lot, but Micah was gone with Jeremy, and Bailey stays up in games.
Yeah.
So we made a deal. I would do all the morning chores, and I don't get home until like 8, sometimes 9 o'clock at night from work. So he did the evening feedings. He did a really good job.
Freaking airplanes. Aerial trespass. It's so peaceful up here. I love it. And then all of a sudden an airplane comes flying over. Hundreds of acres around here, and they go over our property. I know, whatever, but it's annoying. But yeah, gonna sell the pig, hopefully.
Put the other one in the freezer, and if that falls through,
then we have 2 pigs for the freezer.
We have 2 pigs for the freezer.
Thank you, chickadee-dee-dee. Say that 3 times fast. Chickadee-dee-dee. Is that Dee Dee? I wonder.
It's not.
Oh man, so rabbits, we got to start processing them soon.
Yeah, they've got a couple more weeks to go, and then it's
We've moved them out of the mom's cage because it was getting crowded. Now they're in a big cage altogether, which that's got to change too. I've got 2 other cages we have to put the feeders on and waters. We need more waters, and then we'll be able to get those guys ready.
We need to separate them anyways. I heard a huge commotion when you were in Colorado. Huge commotion in there. I thought they were being attacked in there. I go running in. I grabbed the dogs. I went running in, and it looked like they were fighting. And I'm like, oh my gosh! And I sent Melissa a message from Good Simple Living
and homesteading.
And homesteading, and she told me, she's like, yeah. I mean, this is our first time with the bunnies. We've had rabbits for a long time, but we haven't bred them. And she's like, yeah, that's the boys getting horny, so time to separate them.
Yeah, we don't want the inbreeding.
Yeah. So
we'll slaughter a lot of them, I guess. We'll keep. I think your dad wanted a female
I think
and
so.
a male, right? Didn't he want one of each to keep with his female and male kind of?
I don't know.
He's got some plan. I mean, he's got like in the other videos, he's got the white rabbits with the red eyes.
But yeah, I thought they were fighting, but I guess
They're just getting ready.
being bunnies.
It's calling a chickadee. Chickadee dee dee. Ah, I get it. I see. But so we got pigs for freezer camp. We got rabbits for freezer camp. And then we aren't gonna do meat birds yet this year.
I don't know that we're gonna do meat birds. I usually get chickens in like huge batches, and it's mixed breeds, and
we've got the rooster grow out area. We could just.
I think it's mostly a straight run, but we've gotten really lucky with getting a lot of pullets. But I think the roosters they're most of them are heritage breeds. They take a little longer to grow out, but I think that we'll just grow those out. I'm not a big poultry person anyways. I can eat it. I like it okay, but it's not like if I go to a restaurant, you will never see me, pick a chicken dish or a turkey dish because that's just not. But I love chickens. I love to love on them, so they're so much fun. And then we've got the goats. We're not eating those.
The ducks might eat the goats. Anaconda ducks.
The ducks, we might eat a couple ducks.
There's a possibility of that.
We've got more boys and girls. We do. We've got more boys and girls in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got more boys than girls. But after being at Russ's and seeing his ducks, he's pretty sure that he's got all females. Man, I don't know. Ducks are weird. I guess we should bite the bullet and just vent check and find out what they are. But I don't know. I think we'll end up having duck for dinner one night. See how that tastes.
I don't think I'll like it. I don't like poultry.
Wait, Peking duck? Duck under... Oh, that's pheasant under glass.
I don't know. We'll give it to my dad to eat. My dad eats everything.
Hopefully we'll be having goat's milk here soon. Have baby goats running around.
Yeah. Although the buck we got, he's part Boer, so...
He's a meat goat.
He is a meat goat, so I mean, if we end up with a bunch of little bucklings that we can't get rid of, that's... You never know. If we got hungry enough.
Turn it into pepperoni sticks. Might be delicious.
Might be.
Some of that pig. Just saying. Never know. Deer's pretty good that way. Elk's good that way. My wooden goat. Add the seasonings. A little special sauce. So we've got, oh man, so many things to do. Let's see, we got baby chickens in the
brooder about ready to come out a couple weeks.
Our second batch of chickens that we clipped wings on, we need to clip wings again. One side, they have grown out fast. They grew out a lot faster than I thought. Our first set of chickens from the OGs from the city, we clipped their wings, but it didn't really matter because we had bird netting over top of their run, so they couldn't really fly out anyway. Well, we don't have bird netting up now. They come out of the coop flying. I mean, they land on the fence sometimes.
They're
on the rails.
So freaking cute.
Come walk around the corner. There's one sitting on the rail, and it's like, man, you could go the wrong way, and Sookie or Bubby or Roxy, they're gonna have a meal. Duck on the rotisserie with a big pan of veggies underneath.
I have to try that.
I mean, at this point, everything's got to be food.
Or money.
Food or money, one way or the other. These ones, freeloaders, at least they're kind of alarms. Let us know when Tanis is letting us know something's going on. They're like a relay. Yeah. Tanis barks and then they'll bark. But let's see. So, garden's doing good. We got...
Now.
I mean, for now. Hopefully some people commented on the post or on the one video about the garden update that the ones that were eaten down, if we keep watering them and keep feeding them like rabbit poop and stuff, that they may come back. And I've already seen a few that there's little sprouts coming up.
But our growing season's so short, it's coming to an end.
It is.
Actually, I'd found some goat meat frozen at a store. It was from like New Zealand or something, imported. But we tried it. I made a stew one night, and it was
good. I liked
it
it.
was good. It was
It was
like
a little different. It wasn't gamey, but it was just a little
see, I
different.
thought it would be more like lamb. I don't know why I thought that, but no, it was more along the lines of like beef, but not beef. But I just
Beef consistency, at least. Yeah.
I had a really hard time eating it. Mike and
See,
Jeremy ate it.
Chickadee DD says get goat.
Yeah,
Yes,
curry.
goat curry. Can't do curry. Can't. Won't. Nope. Makes me want to puke. Just the smell of it.
Yeah. Not big on Indian food.
No. I'm not a very adventurous eater. This is a little different because this is stuff I'm growing myself, and I guess it may be different. But I tried curry one time, and just the taste, the smell, and whatever I was eating, I think it was chicken with the texture. I couldn't do it. I tapped out. Don't like it. Goat is good meat, just like antelope is goat family. Yeah, I knew that the antelope were in the goat family. I have not had antelope. I saw some though. It was pretty cool going through Montana into Colorado. There were some antelope up on the side of the road. Didn't catch them on video, but I have a buddy that likes to hunt up there, so I'd like to try some antelope. This reminds me of beef. The next time you make goat stew, I'll come for dinner.
Yeah, it was like a really mild beef. I just have, I mean, I love my goats. They're more like pets than anything. And I mean,
I don't care. All right.
I just, I was having a hard time, thinking about my goats out in the pen but yeah.
Let's see.
I'm a bad farm girl. I'm horrible like that.
Well, your 115 chickens, I'm sure a few of those are going to go to the freezer.
Yeah.
That's going to be hard for you to
mean
watch
roosters.
And get done. Meat and potatoes, yep. Which we didn't even plant any potatoes this year. But again, the garden was kind of on the whim. It was a last minute thing. Good deal at the nursery area. So I mean, we weren't planning to have the garden.
No, I wasn't going to do a garden this year. I didn't want to.
Just like we weren't going to get goats and we weren't going to get chickens. It's once you're here, you want to have the stuff. You start seeing other people doing videos, and you want to do it too. I mean, it's.
Well, that, and you go to the farmer's market and you see all these beautiful plants people are selling and, the starts for them. And, yeah, I went a little overboard, but.
Yeah, it seemed like it at first, but I mean, now that they're contained where they need to be, it's not that hard to take care of them.
And I guess the deer kind of did me a favor. I don't have time for canning anything this year anyways, so I probably would have just ended up giving a lot of it away.
You hear the girls crying? They already had their dinner. What time is it? It's only 6:45. That's stupid. We shouldn't be crying right now. They cry at us and let us know when it's time for their candy.
Their grains.
Their grains.
Yeah, so got a couple tomato plants left. A couple things of corn going, some zucchini.
I'm excited for the corn. It does. See, we don't know much about growing corn, and there's a lot of leaves, and some. I don't know what you call those on the top.
I don't know.
But there's only one little shoot with the little brown hairs coming out, so we don't know if there's only one ear of corn on that. We'll buy the goat meat and make the stew. She's a good cook.
I cook for a living, so.
Yep. Anyhow, it's just nice today, nice and peaceful and quiet. I don't hear the road noise right now. They're doing road construction on the highway right off our place here. But hearing the beep beep beep, it's usually really really quiet beside our generator, of course. But we've been hearing that a lot lately, hearing the road noise. So it's kind of nice right now. It's not. It's very peaceful. So, man, we've gone off some few tangents here. I'm trying to think back of what we were talking about. I talked about the well a little bit. Get some quotes for the pumps. Just got to bite the bullet and figure out which one I want to buy.
We can wrap it up. I still have to make dinner. We're having chicken for dinner. Chicken tacos.
With pico de gallo.
Homemade pico de gallo.
Homemade pico de gallo.
Tomatoes out of my garden. Unfortunately, the peppers were supposed to come out of my garden too, but the freaking deer ate them all. Every last pepper, and I hope they burn the hell out of their mouth on the habaneros.
She's a little bitter.
Oh, I had all kinds of peppers. They didn't touch my bell peppers for some reason, but I had a lot of jalapenos, and they were going good. I was going to make cowboy candy.
Hopefully,
yeah.
You never
But
know.
I had banana peppers and habanero and some other kind of hot pepper. I can't remember what it's called, but all gone. So I had to buy a jalapeno from the store today. And cilantro, my cilantro's gone. I had to buy that too. But
tomatillos are doing good though. Those look like
those are gonna make good salsa when they're done.
It's weird you got two different kinds. I didn't know there were two different kinds. I'm so new at gardening. But in the woods with Wolfie, the corn is tricky. Each individual I gotta lean forward. Each individual stack averages 2 and sometimes 3 ears of corn, and always plant in a square patch so they can pollinate each other properly. We did not do that.
Well, mine are actually in buckets because our soil sucks and it's going to take years to mend it. Didn't have time to put up raised gardens, but our neighbors had a bunch of bees brought in, so the pollination is.
Bees have been great. They've been pollinating the heck out of the plants, but it's been so hot and no water around besides what we put out.
Yeah, so our dogs are getting stung because they're hanging out the water bowls, and I'm ready for them to go.
Yeah, I mean, they've been really awesome because they've pollinated everything. That's been cool. But with the heat, like I said, the water, there's like an inch thick layer around the water bowls of bees. Just the dog, Bubby, one of our dogs, he got stung right on the side of his face. It all swelled up, got all droopy, and then we took him to the vet. They gave him Benadryl and some antibiotics and stuff. It got infected within like a day. He just sat there and scratched at it so much. So had to do the vet thing. Poor guy had to wear a cone for.
Oh yeah, that's something else I was dealing with while he was gone, was the meds every day with that.
Yeah, because where the sting was, it went next to his ear, and scratching it, he got an ear infection from it. So we had to put ear cream in there, his medications.
Yeah, cowboy candy. It's like a sweet pickled jalapenos. They're sweet and they're pickled. I don't know how to explain them.
I've never had them, so
it's yummy stuff.
But so he had the infection.
Yes, candy. That's the word I was looking for.
So he comes. I get back from home, or I get back from Colorado, and Bubby's doing good. His face, the droop is all gone. He's looking good. Cone's off. We go down to go shopping yesterday, and get a call from Micah telling us we need to get home immediately. Tanis is swelled up.
And that was an understatement. He just said his whole head was swelled up.
Yeah, we get back here. He's an Anatolian Shepherd, and he looks like he's part Chow. Whole face
not part Chow. He looks full. And he could, poor little guy. He couldn't. Not little guy.
That was terrible.
Yeah, he could not see out of his eyes.
It was pretty bad. It's all his whole eyes were swelled. His cheeks were swelled. He'd come up to you and he'd just immediately go to the ground and kind of roll his face, trying to rub it. And
but we got some Benadryl in him, and
put some Benadryl in him, and this morning he was pretty much swelling's almost gone.
Yeah,
he can see he's still a little swelled up, but man, that poor guy. Because 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half before we left, he'd gotten sick. He wasn't eating.
Yeah.
It's been one string of bad luck with the dogs.
Yeah. But at least that didn't require a vet visit.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing better now. Oh man. So hopefully the bees will kind of stay away.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna put some buckets out by the road. Maybe they won't come into.
Yeah, get them a little further away from here. Because it seems like they start going further and further looking for the water, of course. But yeah. Put small dishes of water all around. That way all the bees aren't in one place so the dogs don't get. So we've got multiple jugs all over the place. We've got 2 dog waterers. They'll go to one and stay clear of the other. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Same with out in the goat area. We have 2 waterers in the goat pen, and they'll go to one, not the other.
And 2 in the chicken coop.
Yeah, I didn't see them in the chicken coop
No, they
though.
weren't.
They didn't go that far. It's like the dog waters were good enough for them or something. And getting in the plants, I mean, they're in their pollinating. But when I was trying to move the buckets around, holy cow, they were all over the soil. It was almost like they were swarming right there or whatever. There's a ton of them. But hopefully they'll go away. But anyhow, I guess we should probably call it. Get ready to go get some dinner, have some dinner made.
Yeah.
And look for that video tomorrow. I'm gonna drop it tonight. Well, I'm gonna upload it tonight when the kids are sleeping, so that they don't suck all the bandwidth down. Because it's gonna take forever. That's the downside of DSL. What's the upside of DSL? But
it's better than dial-up. Yeah.
It's better than 3G, which 3G is rough. Man, it is rough out there where Russ is.
Whew. Almost expect to hear "You've got mail" when I turn on my computer.
Yeah. You've got mail. Yeah. Anyway, guys, check out the video tomorrow. If you get a chance, check out Happy Off Grid's video that we shot. Those of you that came in late, if you didn't know, I shot the drone footage for their Blanco, whatever his name is.
The Get Up Challenge.
Get Up
and
Challenge.
They are so freaking cute.
They are. They do a great job. It took Russ like 4 or 5 takes on his part, and Dorothy's was one and done. She nailed it. It's funny because he was talking that she never dances. He'd never seen her dance before in his life. So kind of cool. You all get to see it for the first time that he did. But anyway, check it out. Try to catch you next time, and we'll watch for the video. God bless. Thanks, Dennis. Good night, everybody. I hope you all have a great night.
Good night.
And we will talk to you all soon.